Hey, OS 11 Universe, and welcome back to WWE 2K Universe Mode. Ladies and gentlemen, we're hot off the heels of the Royal Rumble, and we're straight on the fast lane to WrestleMania because we're on the road to the Elimination Chamber. The Elimination Chamber is our last roadblock on the end of the line to WrestleMania. How many old pay-per-view references can I make? Well, it'll be your judgment day to figure it out. But we're kicking the show off with the Royal Rumble winner. Well, here comes Ronda Rousey to the ring. She won the Women's Royal Rumble a few nights ago. Oh, hang on a minute. That's Paul Heyman.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and you may know me as the advocate for the Beast, Brock Lesnar. But now you may also refer to me as the advocate for the next reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Raw Women's Champion, the baddest woman on the planet, and the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble match, Ronda Rousey. Now, let me take you on a little story about my newest client, Ronda Rousey. See, before Ronda Rousey, a few women who have my immense respect attempted to bring women into a sport known as mixed martial arts. People like Chris Cyborg, people like Gina Carano, and people like Misha Tate. And despite their many great attempts, none of them truly worked. But then came Ronda, and she brought the sport of MMA, and more importantly, women's MMA, to a new height that without her would still be in the dark ages. And my client could have called it off there and said, I've done everything I had to do, but she didn't. Because my client is a very generous and giving person. So what she decided to do next was bring in new blood. She decided to assemble her own 4 horsewomen. Those consisted of Jessamine Duke, Marina Shafir, and the current Raw Women's Champion, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. Now, you tell me this. When did Shayna Baszler forget her place? Without her, she wouldn't be here. Without my client, Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler would still be fighting in small cages in bingo halls while drunk idiots boo her on. Now she is a superstar. She main events. She makes millions of dollars because of Ronda Rousey, and the fact that she hasn't already given my client the world championship is a sign of immense disrespect. So, now that my client has gone through 29 other women to get to Shayna Baszler. I guess class is in session, and now Shayna Baszler will be taught respect. And at WrestleMania, Shayna, you will tap out. And that is not a prediction. That is a spoiler.
Ronda Rousey has made a deal with the devil. She is a Paul Heyman girl. And that's not even... We're just one segment into Raw. After that groundbreaking news to kick us off that Ronda Rousey not only is on Raw to go after Shayna Baszler, but she is now signed with Paul Heyman. We're moving on to our first Elimination Chamber qualifying match of the night. We have 2 Elimination Chamber qualifiers tonight. As out first, it's the man who unsuccessfully challenged for the Universal Championship last night. Randy Orton unsuccessful in challenging Drew McIntyre at the Royal Rumble. But now tonight he's back on Raw. We don't know if the Universal Championship is going to be on the line in the Elimination Chamber or not. We've got to wait for Men's Royal Rumble winner Finn Balor to make his decision. We've been told he will make his decision in the coming weeks. He will make his decision before Elimination Chamber so that we know whether we need to qualify 6 or 5 people on each show. But we do have a lot on the show tonight. We got this first matchup here with Randy Orton making his way to the ring. We're also going to be seeing... Our main event tonight is going to be Seth Rollins in an Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Seth Rollins in his Elimination Chamber qualifying match. None of us know who his opponent is. All we know is that Rollins... Well, not even just for Rollins, but in all of these matches, outside interference and managers are banned from ringside. They will... All of these Elimination Chamber qualifying matches will be one-on-one matches with no assists from anyone. Keeps things even on Raw and SmackDown. But Randy Orton out first. He's taking on the Samoan Submission Machine. Here comes Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe marching down to the ring. It's going to be Samoa Joe versus Randy Orton. What a matchup this is going to be. Joe and Orton, one-on-one. Winner gets the first slot in the Elimination Chamber. Without any further ado, here we go. Oh, Randy and Joe are going to lock up. Randy now pushing Samoa Joe into the corner here. And the referee now trying to get between the two. Forces the clean break. And now... Oh, Joe comes out of the corner, but Randy grabs him, and Randy Orton has Samoa Joe up. Suplex position, Joe counters. Samoa Joe kicks Orton in the ribs. Samoa Joe picks him up on his shoulders, slams him into the mat. And now Samoa Joe standing over Randy Orton, picks him back up to his feet, and Samoa Joe. Some quick strikes here to the Viper. And now Samoa Joe picks Randy Orton back up to his feet. Samoa Joe. Man, if you guys did not check out the Royal Rumble last night, or yesterday when it made its premiere on this channel, oh, you missed out. We had a fantastic show. We had the Universe Mode debut of Finn Balor, Ronda Rousey, as well as many others. We had the return of Keith Lee. Johnny Gargano made a surprise appearance in the Rumble. It was fantastic. And that was just in the men's Rumble. We also had a fantastic hardcore match between The Fiend and Mankind. The women's Royal Rumble saw the return of AJ Lee and Nikki Bella in their Universal debut. Chimeraplex from Samoa Joe. There's now Joe picking up Orton, and Samoa Joe kicks him in the ribs. Randy Orton rolls out of the way. Joe and Orton. Oh, both men went for a clothesline. Orton got him first, though. Orton into a cover. 1, 2, no. Samoa Joe gets the shoulder up. And now Joe back to his feet. Chops Orton. Samoa Joe grabs Randy Orton. Throws him across the ring. And now Samoa Joe picking him up to his feet. Samoa Joe goes for a slap. Orton with a kick to the ribs. Randy Orton grabs Samoa Joe. Turns him around. Neckbreaker takes him down. And Orton now picks up Joe. Joe back to his feet. And Samoa Joe with a shoulder block. Picks up Randy Orton. And Randy Orton hit with a shoulder block from Samoa Joe. Or other way around, excuse me. And now, oh, Joe. Back body drop to Orton. Samoa Joe now picking him up to his feet. And Samoa Joe kicks Randy Orton. Knocks him in the ropes. Samoa Joe has Orton. Samoa Joe grabs Randy Orton. Bounces him off the ropes. Kicks him down. And now Samoa Joe. No. Randy Orton clotheslines him. Down goes Samoa Joe. And now Randy Orton standing over him. And Samoa Joe spins around, goes for a right. Randy Orton grabs him. Randy Orton throws him across the ring with an exploder suplex. Down goes Joe. And now Randy Orton kicks Samoa Joe down in the mat. Joe back to his feet. And Joe. Oh, Orton catches him into a Thez press. Into a cover now. Randy Orton. 1, 2, no. Samoa Joe kicks out. Kick to the back. And now Orton standing over Samoa Joe. Oh, but the Destroyer getting back to his feet. Oh, Orton rolls Joe through, but a rope break for Samoa Joe. Orton immediately picking him up to his feet now, and Randy Orton throws Samoa Joe into the corner. Randy Orton, Uranagi from Samoa Joe, bursts out of the corner. And now Samoa Joe, right hand to Orton. And Joe with a German. And now Samoa Joe, full Nelson, takes him down again, turns him over. And Joe, the straight jacket for the triple. 1, 2, no! Randy Orton kicks out. And now Samoa Joe dragging him away from the ropes. Samoa Joe has Randy Orton. He's kicked to the head from Samoa Joe. And now Joe picks up Orton, and Orton finds the counter with a shoulder block. Randy Orton now picking Joe up to his feet, and Randy Orton kick to the ribs of Samoa Joe. Orton, oh, with Joe through the ropes. Randy Orton, here we go, getting him smack, bang, with a DDT off the ropes. And now Randy Orton could be looking for the kill. Picks Samoa Joe back up to his feet. Orton, RKO to Samoa Joe. 1, 2, Samoa Joe kicked out, and Randy Orton can't believe it. Randy Orton now, oh, Joe, back to his feet. Samoa Joe, shoulder block to Orton. And now Samoa Joe going up top. We don't see Joe fly very often. Samoa Joe. Oh, went for a senton off the top. Nobody home. Randy Orton picks him up to his feet. Randy Orton, clothesline. And another. Randy Orton ducks him. And Orton, power slam to Samoa Joe. And Randy Orton turns him over with a kick. Randy Orton, knee strike. And Randy Orton picks Samoa Joe up to his feet. Randy Orton with Joe across the ring, through the ropes. Here it comes again. The DDT. And now Orton stomp to Joe. Randy Orton now going after the arm. Takes out the arm of Samoa Joe. Oh, and Orton, he's hearing voices in his head. He's thinking it's time. Oh, went for the RKO. Joe turns him around. Joe catches him off the RKO into the Coquina clutch. Randy Orton caught in the center of the ring with Coquina clutch. Viper has nowhere to go, and Randy Orton taps out. Samoa Joe is taking the first slot in the Elimination Chamber. We know 1. We still got 5 to go. Orton, we thought he might have had it off that RKO. He tried to turn things around, but Samoa Joe knew the counter to the RKO, slapped on that Coquina clutch, and that's all she wrote. But we still have plenty more coming up on Raw, so let's see what's going on with the rest of the show before we get into our next match. So we, of course, just had our opening contest there. Street Profits got a big victory over the Forgotten Sons. Aleister Black, the United States Champion, continues his winning ways over Shelton Benjamin. Asuka gets a big win over Peyton Royce after Asuka was in the Final Four of the Rumble last night. Up next, we're going to be seeing Apollo Crews take on Jinder Mahal. The winner is going to get an Elimination Chamber qualifying match next week. Main event, as we spoke about, Seth Rollins versus a mystery opponent. So we've got some singles action. And by popular demand, here it is, Apollo Crews' new theme song. So here comes the former #1 contender to the United States Championship, the man that came up just short last night of beating Aleister Black, took Black to the limits, and nearly became the United States Champion. Apollo Crews making his way to the ring tonight. He's taking on the modern day Maharaja. He's taking on Jinder Mahal. So it's Apollo Crews and Jinder Mahal. The winner's going to get an Elimination Chamber qualifying match at a later point in time. Here we go. And Crews, starts it off with a leaping clothesline. Jinder immediately goes down. Crews standing over Jinder. And Crews, neckbreaker to Mahal. Apollo Crews now picking Jinder Mahal back up to his feet. And Apollo Crews goes for a chop. Jinder with a right. Jinder, oh, no. And Crews with a neckbreaker. And now Apollo Crews picks Jinder Mahal back up to his feet. And Jinder Mahal gets caught. Throws Apollo Crews in the corner, and Jinder Mahal went for a right. Crews puts Jinder in the corner. And Crews, ramming his shoulder into Jinder Mahal here. Knocks him in the corner, drop kicks him. And now Apollo Crews hops over Jinder Mahal. Apollo Crews up to the top. Jinder Mahal down on the floor. Apollo with an elbow drop. And Apollo kicks him in the back. Apollo Crews, Jinder Mahal sweeps the leg. Trips him up. And Crews finds a counter here, and Apollo Crews. No, Jinder Mahal kicking out the knees. And now Crews knocked back by Jinder. And now Crews fires away. Jinder knocks Apollo in the corner. And now Jinder Mahal puts Apollo Crews in the corner. Apollo counters Apollo with another clothesline. And again kicks right back up to his feet. Crews went for a stomp. Jinder gets taken down with a clothesline. Jinder rolling under the bottom rope. Apollo Crews grabs Jinder Mahal, and Apollo Crews with a belly-to-belly back into the ring. Takes down Jinder Mahal. Crews with a stomp. And Apollo Crews. Another stomp to Jinder Mahal. Look at that elbow drop from Apollo Crews. The greatest of ease from Apollo. He picks Jinder back up to his feet, and Apollo Crews with Jinder Mahal up on his shoulders. And takes him down. Crews now picking up Mahal, and Apollo Crews kicks him in the head. And now Apollo, right hand to Jinder, gets him up, has him up in position, and the spinning sit-out powerbomb to Mahal. No, Jinder able to kick out, just barely there. Now Apollo now, he's not done though. He takes down Mahal again. Apollo Crews, stomp to Jinder. There's a clothesline. Kick to Jinder. And now Apollo going up top again. Apollo Crews up on the top rope again. Calling up Jinder Mahal. Apollo Crews. Come off the top here. Apollo crossbody. 1, 2. Jinder kicks out. And now Jinder Mahal staggering back up to his feet. Apollo Crews, he's got to think fast here. He picks up Jinder, and Apollo Crews, rolls Jinder through. Crews for the win. 1, 2, He got him. Apollo Crews with another victory. He knocks off Jinder Mahal tonight. Apollo Crews knocks off Jinder Mahal tonight. And Apollo Crews is going to be getting an Elimination Chamber qualifying match later this month. A big win for Apollo Crews, but up next it's Seth Rollins and a mystery opponent in an Elimination Chamber qualifying match. So here we go. It's main event time. And here comes Mr. Copyright Claim himself, the self-professed Monday Night Messiah. It's Seth Rollins. Rollins making his way to the ring tonight, a former Universal Champion here in Universe Mode. The first ever Universal Champion. Seth Rollins has been banned from facing Drew McIntyre for the championship, but he has an opportunity to qualify for the Elimination Chamber tonight. So he very well could get one more match with Drew. As Seth making his way to the ring. We don't even know who Seth's facing. I don't know who Seth is facing, but it's main event time. Who's Seth Rollins facing? Wait, what? Is he here? We haven't seen him yet in Universe Mode. He's here! It's John Cena! We've yet to see John Cena in Universe Mode. Very fitting, I know. But he's finally here. John Cena has arrived to Universe Mode. He's here on Monday Night Raw. He's facing Seth Rollins in an Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Here comes the franchise. John Cena rushing the ring. Cena has finally arrived. Many thought we were going to see him in the Royal Rumble last night, but he wasn't there. We thought he might show up. We thought he might be one of the 30 men participating in the Rumble. But then when he didn't show up, many believed he just wasn't going to come back to Universe. But it turns out, just 24 hours later, John Cena is here. So it's Seth Rollins and John Cena, one-on-one in the main event. Here we go. As Rollins starts with that knee strike, you can break a man's nose like that. And Cena grabs Rollins, half Nelson, neck breaker. The WWE Universe firmly behind John Cena. And Cena takes down Rollins with a right hand to the head. Cena now picks Rollins up to his feet, and Cena goes for a kick. Rollins kicks Cena in the head. And now Rollins, kick to the back. Cena back to his feet, and John Cena with Seth Rollins up. Scoop slam takes him down. And another, went for the fist drop. Rollins out of the way. And now the Monday Night Messiah. Knee strike again to Cena. And now Rollins. No. John Cena back to his feet. Shoulder block to Rollins. And now Cena picking Rollins back up to his feet. John Cena going after Rollins. Firing away. Rollins counters. Rollins went for that knee strike again. Cena. Bulldog. And now John Cena picks up Seth Rollins. And John Cena. No. Rollins with a knee strike. And now Seth Rollins. Right hand from Cena. Went for another. Rollins gets Cena up. Michinoku driver takes him down. And now Rollins. Knee strike to the back of John Cena. Turns him over. Cena's down. Rollins. Kick to the arm. And now Seth Rollins drags John Cena away from the ropes. Cena covered by Rollins. 1, 2, no. John Cena gets the shoulder up. And went for a knee strike. Cena gets out of the way. And now Cena No, grabbed by Rollins. Rollins, the Skywalker, connects. And now Rollins standing over Cena. And Rollins gets Cena up in a seated position here, working over the neck of John Cena. John Cena now taken down. Fun little fact here. Out of all the different series we've done here on LS11 Universe, WWE 2K Universe Mode was the only one John Cena had yet to appear in. He's been in the ARW. He's been in GM mode. And now he's here in Universe. As Cena caught in a headlock by Rollins. And now Cena getting up to his feet. Cena up to his feet now. Elbow striking Rollins. Knocks Rollins back, and Cena kick to Rollins. Cena now grabs him. And John Cena, the strength of Cena, powerbomb to Rollins. Oh, Rollins straight back up to his feet though. Right hand to Cena. Rollins throws him in the corner. Rollins with a forearm. And now Seth picks Cena up to his feet, and Seth Rollins rolls Cena through. Super kick off the chin. Down goes Cena. Rollins drags him away from the ropes. Cover. 1, 2. Cena kicks at it 2. And now Rollins, picks up Cena. Rollins, the Revolution knee. Rollins with the Revolution knee to Cena. 1, 2. Cena kicks out at 2. And now Rollins turns Cena over, and Seth Rollins. Knee strike to Cena. Rollins turns John Cena over into a cover. Rollins. 1. Cena again kicks out. And now Rollins. What's he thinking here? Oh, he's got Cena. Cena rolls Rollins over. Cena. Clothesline to Rollins. And now John Cena calling up Seth Rollins. Cena scoops Rollins up over his shoulder. Pops him up into... powerbomb. No, Rollins fighting out of the powerbomb. Rollins with a rolling forearm to Cena. And now Rollins grabs Cena. Cena up to his feet. Arm drag to Rollins. Rollins. Now Rollins trying to get up. Cena. Right hand to Rollins. Rollins. Caught by Cena. Attitude adjustment. 1, 2. No. Rollins kicked out of the AA, and Cena. Off the ropes. Cena. Shoulder block. And another. Rollins up to his feet. Goes for a clothesline. Cena takes him down. Cena now stands atop Rollins. Cena, he's fired up to be back in Universe. Says, "You can't see me, Seth." Cena off the ropes. Having a little 5 knuckle shuffle. Cena now with Rollins up, and Cena into another AA. 1, 2. Whoa! Seth Rollins again kicks out. Cena went for an elbow. Rollins out of the way. Rollins now grabs Cena by the back of the neck, and Cena. The 5 moves of doom weren't enough, and now Rollins takes him down. And now Rollins picks Cena up to his feet, and Rollins forearm strike. And another. Rollins sling blade to Cena. And now Seth Rollins. Rollins going up top. And the Monday Night Messiah. Well, Viva La Raza went for a frog splash. Cena out of the way, and Cena, right hand, grabs Rollins, scoops him up, spins him out, takes him down. And now John Cena going to the legs of Rollins. Cena turns Rollins over, and John Cena with Rollins into a Boston Crab. Cena, submission hold locked in on Rollins. Cena gets taken down, and Cena rolls under the bottom rope, and now Rollins has John Cena on the outside. Cena staggering. Rollins went for a right. Cena countered. Cena up top. John Cena off the top with a crossbody. Cover to Rollins. 1, 2. No, Seth Rollins out at 2. Sets himself up perfectly for Cena to hit a neck breaker. And now John Cena turns Rollins over. Cena, STF, locked in on Rollins. The STF in on Seth Rollins. Rollins trying to get out of it. Cena trying to wrench it in, but Rollins breaks the hold and elbows Cena in the nose. Cena rolls off of Rollins. And now Rollins grabs Cena. Cena knocks him back. Cena now with Rollins into the corner. John Cena grabs Seth Rollins. And John Cena with Rollins on the top rope. Oh, Rollins with a counter. Rollins. Whoa. Cena counters. Cena, right hand to Rollins. And now John Cena with Seth Rollins up. Cena takes him down again. And now Cena, no, Rollins swings over and takes down the leg. Rollins right back to his feet. Rollins cover on Cena. Cena, 1, no, kicks out. Rollins kick to the back. Cena up to his feet. Cena with a jab. Went further. Rollins with a knee strike. Rollins. Kick. Oh, Rollins off the ropes. Stomp to Cena. Cover. 1, 2. Cena kicks out. And now John Cena is down Rollins. Alright, switching back to Cena. Rollins up top and Seth Rollins. Went for an elbow. Cena out of the way. John Cena takes down Rollins. Right hands take him down. Now Rollins gets stomped by Cena. Cena now turns Rollins over into another STF. Cena, the STF is in on Rollins. Is Seth gonna tap out? Seth Rollins trying to fight out of it. Oh, Rollins managing to break the hold again of Cena. And Rollins knocks him back. Oh, Cena catches Rollins, throws him in the corner. Cena grabs Seth, putting him up on the top, and John Cena now. That's not a prime position to be in if you're Seth Rollins. Cena with a right. John Cena on the top rope. He's got Rollins. Here we go. Super AA. Cena. 1, 2. No. What? Cena has no clue what to do. Rollins just kicked out of his best shot. And now Cena just taking out frustration on Rollins. Cena's got him up and drills him into the mat, into another cover. 1, 2. Rollins kicks out. Cena just hit the AA off the top and Rollins kicked out. Cena with a stomp now to Rollins and another. Cena, no. Drop kick. Cena with a drop kick on the button took down Rollins. Stomping him down. Cena stomping Seth Rollins. John Cena. Frustration showing on the face of John Cena as Rollins puts him in the corner. Drop kick from Seth. Cena staggering back to his feet. Rollins with Cena. Fisherman suplex. Cena counters. Cena shoulder tackle. Takes down Rollins. And now Cena looking to flip the script here. Turns Rollins over. STF again. Third time. Is Rollins going to tap out? As Rollins trying to fight out of it again. Rollins still able to find a way out of the STF. And now Rollins grabs Cena. Cena counters. Cena grabs Rollins. AA. One more AA. Welcome home, John Cena. John Cena returns to WWE, makes his Universe Mode debut, defeats Seth Rollins, and is going to the Elimination Chamber. You may not believe this, Seth Rollins is my favorite wrestler. John Cena beats Seth Rollins tonight. So now we know John Cena and Samoa Joe are the first two men in the Raw Elimination Chamber. Cena and Rollins went to war. But your winner, John Cena. They call him Big Match John for a reason. Soak in the glory, Cena. It took a long time. Took well over 120 episodes. But you finally come home. Welcome back, John Cena. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. I've been vsinder, and that was Universe Mode.